Hello, fellow dog men, dog ladies, YouTubers. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing nice. Just got finished cleaning kennels, changing waters, and now we just gonna let the dogs get a little exercise. Damn, it's hot for freaking February. Yeah, how many chickens I got left? Well, you see, Coco killed all my chickens except for 3. It turns out, I thought that I had 3 hens, but it looks like I got 1 rooster and 2 hens, which is awesome. Now I can try to start a new family. These are called black Sumatras. I think they are some kind of Japanese game fowl or something. The reason why I got them is because the hawks kept killing all my chickens between hawks, foxes, owls, possums, raccoons. I was losing a lot of chickens, so for the hawks, I was listening to somebody and they told me that that the crow or the raven is the hawk's mortal enemy. I don't know any of this to be true, but they said if you get black chickens, the hawks won't mess with them because from the air they think they're crows. And you can see my chickens when they're hungry, they go up and knock on the damn door and they're like, come feed me, bitch. They're really demanding. They just keep knocking on the door right there. But I figured I'd just do a quick video. So I want to talk about breeding and how much money can be tied up in these dogs just to have, I don't know, let's say an unforeseen circumstance that wasn't really accounted for. So if you remember on one of my videos, I said how Echo was in heat and she was going to be bred to something you don't really see every day anymore. Hey Joey, he's looking real good. He had a little bit of eye infection, and I'll tell you what, that stuff in Tractor Supply, let's see, there's about 3 different things I used to use, and all of them was $20 or more. Well, turns out Walmart has something that says it says on the package, it's pink and white, it says pink eye relief, but it turns out that's an antibiotic. And what I did was I wiped their eyes clean with a warm wet rag and got all the mucus out, and then I put those drops in it, and then I put Vaseline over the tops of their eye, like, you know, whenever you go to put it on their eye, they'll close their eye. And so I would just put it over the top to keep the gnats and flies out of it. And man, I'll tell you what, in 3 days I had him, Echo, and Debo. They had some kind of eye fungus or irritation. It was just creating a lot of mucus. But this is Joey, believe it or not. He's getting pretty big. I think he's about 8 months old now, but he's still in that kind of linky stage. But he's definitely gonna be a bulldog. It's crazy because he kind of knows his place here, but when I let Jocko out of the house, he thinks he's like a stray dog. Yeah, he goes nuts going after Jocko. And Jocko's like a 55, 58 pound male. And he's probably 38 right now. Somewhere in there, close to 40. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. So Echo's in heat, and so I got a partner of mine, a kennel partner of mine, that has had some semen being stored in a lab for a while now, and he liked the way Echo was bred. As a matter of fact, it goes back to a lot of what the sire is. Hey Stomper, hey buddy. But he wanted to artificially inseminate. And so the first challenge was finding finding a hospital that does artificial insemination in my area. That does it off the frozen. And if anybody doesn't know, you can't just go to a vet. You have to go to an animal hospital, and there's a lot involved in artificial insemination off frozen. So anyway, we decided to do it, and I took her to the vet for her first checkup right when she came in heat. And I think it was about 3 days after she came in, and had her checkup. And by the way, the vet is like an hour and a half away at minimum. So, damn, stomp. So anyway, all right, shake it, boy. Damn, kill it, boy. All right, you win. Take it. But so anyway, did all this testing you need to do. They have to do a what's it called? A progesterone test or something like that. I think it's called progesterone test to see how far along they are in their process, so they can predict when she's going to be releasing eggs. And so I knew that I've always, went under the old school rule of when they come in heat, they bleed for 10 days. You got a 10-day window to breed, and then they start, going out of heat. And I've always started breeding on like on like the 11th day. I'll breed the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and maybe the 14th, and I just do like one stick a day. And then that's usually all I do, and that's always been enough. So anyway, we could not get the semen, the straws, shipped until a certain day last week. So we agreed to have it on Tuesday, to have it delivered to the animal hospital on Tuesday. And so it was supposed to be there yesterday. So I set up Echo's appointment for today. And turns out it's still in Memphis, Tennessee. And so today, after I drove an hour and a half to be there, they did her progesterone test, and timing is right. It's perfect. And just in case anyone doesn't know, it is approximately $400 for the procedure, and in this case, it costs around $800 to ship it. It's shipped in nitrogen with dry ice and all kinds of stuff, and the package itself weighs about 30 pounds. And there's actually, if you don't return the container, it's like a $2,000 fine or whatever for the container if it is returned. So anyway, long story short, she's still in Thomasville. In Thomasville, where the veterinary hospital, the animal hospital is. And so now FedEx is late. We're hoping it gets there today. The test results came back perfect. She's ready. She needs to be, inseminated. A lot of money's already went into this, at least $1,000 or more. And through no fault of our own, everything was been planned perfectly. Freaking FedEx is holding up the process. So I've got her there until Friday. So he's got until Friday. After Friday, the window is pretty much closed. And now we have, because of FedEx, we have the added stress of her not being at home, being boarded in a kennel, and he's doing it surgically because she won't really stay still. So now we have an incision, anesthesia involved. We have an increase in white blood cell count. due to her body trying to heal and fight off any kind of infection. So things aren't good, and there's too much money invested and too much shit that we've done already to back out now. So through no fault of our own, it's just fingers crossed, you know. But I don't know if I should say what it's going to be off of, but I guess it won't matter. We, you know, depending on how many she has, we may let one go. But I know we're splitting the litter, and we're thinking about holding on to all of them. But we've got so much invested that we may let one go. But I guess, all right, here it goes. I know everybody's wanting to know, but if anybody is familiar with Killer Combine's Vengeance, we're taking Echo to a direct son of Grand Champion Register of Merit, Killer Combine's Vengeance. You don't see that blood anymore these days. That's off of Jesse Rod's Midnight stuff. Got a very well-known history with that Red Victoria or whatever is the dam bred to Jesse Rod's Midnight. That's what produced Killer Combine's Vengeance. So be a direct litter off of a son of Vengeance. So Grand Champion Register of Merit on top side in the third generation, and Echo is triple bred on Ethernet's Raging Cajun Register of Merit. So we got high hopes for this litter. We're thinking they're going to be some good dogs. And so now the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows what the breeding is going to be. But anyway, so for anyone who's never done artificial insemination, that's a lot that's involved. You got to get it shipped from the lab. It's all about timing. All the puzzle pieces got to fall in place for it to work. So anyway, everybody be praying for us. Hopefully it'll stick. Echo will have some babies. But I think these are going to be some phenomenal dogs. She's 60% Maverick. So going back to some Midnight stuff, heavy Midnight. I think the rest is Red Boy stuff off of like Cottingham Bear, I think. I can't really remember how Vengeance is directly bred. A lot of Midnight. So anyway, that's where I've been all freaking day. And just got home and got the dogs out of the kennels and let them get some exercise. Figured I'd come out here and mess with the flirt pole, mess with Debo. So anyway, thank you to all my subscribers. Y'all, like I say, be mindful of your surroundings, passerbys. Make sure everything's clean, and be on your game. Don't be doing anything stupid. Don't be giving them any kind of reason to to make up some fucking bullshit and take your dogs. But thank you also for all the support, man. Y'all, Warmouth family, we're a strong one. We may not talk directly to each other every day, but I feel like the people that got my back, along with putting yourself out there in the public, you open yourself up to criticism, and I try to just, overlook it. And most of the time it's a lot of people that don't even have dogs are educated in this breed of dogs and how to keep them, and it's a lot of negative comments. So I just overlook them. But even when I'm not around, it seems like the people, that are supporting Warmouth and part of this Warmouth family, they all got my back. They're like, they stand up for us, and it's funny because there's a lot of rivalries that go along with these dogs, especially back in the day when they were pitted, you know, against, you know, formidable opponents. You had camp versus camp, and there'd always be a lot of shit talking, but when the shit hits the fan at the end of the day, we all stick together. It's like having a brother or sister. I used to tell people I had a little sister growing, you know, have a little sister. She's about 3 or 4 years younger than me, and I'd whoop somebody's ass, you know, they mess with my little sister, and I used to tell them, I'd be like, I can whoop her ass, but you can't, you know. And that's kind of like how we are, you know. We can argue and bicker amongst each other, but when push comes to shove, you can always count on another dog, man. I mean, he might have talked shit, or they might have talked shit in the past, but you ask one of them that lives close enough, if they got, you know, a yard, you know, a spot available, you need to, you know, put a dog for a little while or something like that, and guarantee you 9 out of 10 times they'll be like, bring them on. It's like we're all like little brothers and sisters. We can argue amongst ourselves, but don't fuck with us, you know. But and I love that. That's how you know that you really there's a real bond in these dogs. You know, it's like we're all family, and we can argue amongst each other, but we all, you know, just get over it. But anyway, much love to everybody. Again, thank you for all the support, and y'all just keep on scratching. We're gonna make it through this, and if anybody needs any help or whatever, I'm available. Oh, I meant to say, I don't know what's up with the email address that's on my section on my YouTube, so anybody can always message me on Facebook under Warmouth Kennels. Just shoot me a message if you need to get in touch with me, and I'll shoot you my number or whatever, and we can go from there. So God bless y'all. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video.